welcome to my November TBR list. First up, I want to put a big shout out to Elena at Elena Reads Books. I'd had a bit of difficulty with my video, and she kindly gave me some advice and help, so you should see a marked improvement in the quality of the video. So thank you for telling. First up, I have Plain Dirty, which is the second in the series and it's written by Tiffany Snow. I read the first one, which was a power play, and you can check the review of that below. I'll put the link below. This was sent to me by the publisher. I enjoyed the first one. I thought it had a lot of potential, so I thought what I would do was try and read the second one. Because it wasn't great, the first one, but I liked it enough to try and want to read the next in the series to see how it would all play out. Next up, I have The Silver Witch, which is by Paula Braxton. This also was sent by the publisher, which was Little Brown, one of their imprints. This seems like it's a kind of a paranormal Regency type book. It looks quite interesting. It says in the sticker here that if you like Discovery Witches, you might like this. I've not read Discovery Witches, but it had quite an interesting premise, so I thought I would try and read this one next. And the cover is beautiful. I really like this. Next up, I've got The Night Before Christmas by Scarlett Bailey. I bought quite a few of these if you saw my October book haul. I bought about 6 books from the works, and this was one of them. I want to try and read some of the Christmassy type books to give a bit of a festive feel. This one seems quite interesting because it kind of has a play on the whole Three Wise Men thing. It looks quite fun, and it's a different type of book for what I'm normally reading. Next up, well, because it is non-fiction November, I have 2 books I'm going to at least try to read. So the first one that I have is Mindy Kaling's Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me? This is the writer and star of the Mindy Project. I like the Mindy Project. I picked this up on holiday a couple of years back. It's been sitting on my shelf for ages, so I decided, well, this would be quite a good time to try and read some non-fiction. The other one I have is People I Want to Punch in the Throat. This is by Jen Mann. It's a number of essays. The author has got a blog which she kind of runs and has some there, so hopefully I'm either going to read one of these for November. Next up, I'm going to try and get one series finished by the end of the year. The series decided to try and complete is the Cocktail series by Alice Clayton. I've got 2 books left to read in that. One's a full book and one's a novella. So one that I still have, the next novella that I have to read is My Tied Up, which is the last full novella in the series. The other one is Last Call, which I'll hopefully read in December. But I like these books, they're fun, they're quite a quick read, you can zip through them as you can see there. So I decided to try this one. Next up I have The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. Now she's actually going to a book thing in the end of November, which I'm going to, so I want to try and read this book before I actually go there. I've already started it. I'm not too far in it. I have about that much through, so I hope to get that finished. I've been told it's quite a quick and easy read. So far what I've read, it does seem interesting. It's got split points of view in it, and it looks quite good. So I'm kind of getting into some of the suspense type, thriller type things. Last one, which I have got to read, is Swords and Scoundrels by Julia Knight, and the reason I've got this one is because I'm actually currently playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which has got a brother and sister protagonists in that. The book's pretty similar. I just saw this when I was in shopping in Waterstones. I thought that this would be quite a good thing to kind of pick up because I really like it. Taking the risk. I've also ordered the other ones that are here. I've ordered this one, which is out this month, and the next one is out in December. So that I'm hoping to get read before the end of the month as well. I have one more, so hold on a minute. The last book, but it's the first one I'm reading this month, is called House of Shadows by Nicola Cornick. I've read some of our Regency romance books before, but this seems more like a paranormal thriller type book. It's kind of set both in the past and present. I've already started reading it. I'm almost halfway through. I'm not much through the novel, about a third of the way through. So this is the one I'm at. So far, I'm really interested in seeing it. It's got some historical figures in it. Elizabeth Stuart, who was one of the daughters of James I. So that's quite interesting. I'm really enjoying reading it now. So that's what I've got so far. I don't know if you can see this right. The last book that I'm reading, and I'm currently reading this now on my commute, is Slide by Tina Gephardt. This is the first in a new series called Black Addiction, which is about Rusty, who was in the last book of a Power Play book, which I loved that, not Power Play, Power Station book series. I loved that series so much, and I was really pleased that she was doing a spin-off, and Rusty was my favourite character in the very last book. So this is the e-arc for that. So that's what I'm currently reading on my commute. I've got 3 books on the go now. I'm quite a bit behind. I want to try and get quite a bit of things, but that's everything now. And I have one more because I forgot. Hold on. A book club read for my Waterstones book club that I'm a part of. And it is called A Brief History of 7 Killings by Marlon James, which is actually about the assassination attempt on Bob Marley. This isn't a book that I would normally read, but that was what the majority of people had decided to read, want to read for the month of November for December's book club. So that one is another one I have to read as well. I don't know much about it other than that, so I'm interested to see what that's like. If you've read any of the books that I've mentioned or are planning to, leave some comments below, get back to me, and that's it for this one until mid-month, when I will be doing my first part of my November book haul. Thank you, bye!